We get some visitors around our boat before we leave Uapau to sail to Fatahiva. We pull into the deep water anchorage of Fatahiva, a Jurassic Park looking island. And there's some goats up there on the rocks pretending to be mountain goats. Really cool volcanic rocks. All those white blurry dots, because there's not much sun right now, are goats. Let's check out this cool little town. Oh, gonna get blown over by this wind coming through here. Papayas are the weirdest thing growing. They just kind of come right out of the trunk of the tree. And then it's just like an umbrella tree. Really odd. Just right out of the trunk of the tree. Just keep walking and see where you end up. We're going so slow, this guy's even beating us up the hill. Here comes a car. It's even having trouble coming up this hill. The so-called waterfall we just hiked to.
Don't do that again.
With SV El Dabra. We are in Amoa on the island of Fatahiva. That's a south anchorage. They're getting ready for the big festival of dance here. These are not carved like in some of the other anchorages, but of course the mold would have been carved. The twins. I think this is where they're gonna have the festival, and they are really going all out here getting things ready. Another beautiful little valley in town. Let's go take a walk through now. Okay, here is a tree. It almost looks like individual pineapple plants on it. I'll zoom in. If anybody knows what that is, and here it is from a distance. Just beautiful, smells beautiful too. Main Street, Omoa. This house is very cute. It's totally out of the norm for here in French Polynesia. Are you gonna call home, Andrew?
What?
Yeah.
Go home.
Bonjour, bonjour, hello, hello.
Hello.
It's a beautiful little town. Beautiful yards everybody has. Very, very healthy fruit trees in their yards. Beautiful babbling brook going through town. We're trying to figure out what these plants are. Oh, they caught a chicken. So they got a chicken in the cage here. A little young chicken. And look how they plant these with the coconuts all around to keep out the pests from eating. Oh, there's the pods. Is that pods? No. Oh yeah, well, you're in trouble. I'm not sure what these are. So maybe vanilla pods growing there, because look how there's two leaf patterns. And here we're thinking these are vanilla beans. And they're using, I think, another bush as the stake for the beans. Exploring by bike in Amoa. Look at the size of this bunch of bananas. Big bunch. And these are pamplemousses, which are extra large grapefruit. Some monster papayas. The pig escaped. The pig got off his rope. Oh, we got an escaped pig. Hi, escaped pig. We figure this is a drying rack for those vanilla beans. And just down here I saw some women that looked like they were going to put them into the rack. So let's go see if we can video that. And here they're putting bananas into the drying rack. There, see? There's WaveRiders out in the anchorage of Amoa. We are now back in Ivaoa on the north side in a bay called Bahia Hanatakua. And there's one of 3 or 4 anchorages on this north side of Ivaoa before we make our jump back to Nukuhiva to get our Navionics SD card. That should be coming in a couple days. Windy outside. It's supposed to be windy till today is Sunday. It's supposed to be pretty windy until Wednesday. So we'll hide out and then we'll make our trek that way, northwest, back to Nukuhiva. We're seeing a bunch of people emerging out of the bushes here, right where Andrew and I were going to swim ashore and see what there was. People after people keep coming out, and there's a bay a couple miles west of us, another anchorage, so they might be hiking from there. Right now we swam to shore and we're gonna go for a hike. Yesterday we saw people coming down from the other bay that's up there. So we're gonna see where this goes, this trail goes. WaveRiders, Hanatakua Bay. We hiked for just over 3 kilometers before we turn around. We didn't make it to the other bay. We're not really dressed for hiking. We swam here, so swimsuits, water shoes, and look at Andrew's fluorescent swim cap. And we also have no drinking water with us. We wait for a weather window on Ivaoa.